Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. How are you doing? This is my first time making a music. Sorry, not a music video. I'm gonna do that, Sha. This is my first time making a YouTube video, and I'm going to be as real as possible. Yeah. See, life is temporary, and we don't die, and there are a lot of secrets that are hidden from the mainstream and the world in general, and that is why I'm here today. So today we are going to start with God. I quickly want to explain the concept of God and how I see it and how I understand it. To me, God is generator, the operator, and the destroyer of life. It's a circle. God is what? The source of life. God is the source. What is the source? The source is the existence. What is the existence? The existence is God itself. For example, if you are religious, you will understand that nobody has ever told you that anybody created God, meaning God just is. God has no beginning, God has no end. God has consciousness. Hmm. That's why me and you are here today. If you understand the meaning of consciousness, if you don't, you can use a dictionary because I am using English language to explain myself, and it is a language. If you don't understand a language, you will not be able to understand the message that the language is used to. Sorry, you know where I'm going to, Sha. To cut the story short, what is God? God is the ultimate source of all existence. God is the existence, the ultimate energy. What is energy? Energy is a being, something that is existing. It just stay. Nobody created it. Nobody created God. So God is not a man, but a lot of people call him. I understand. But God is not also a woman. But if God were to be given a gender, God would be a woman because in life, what do we see? The only way we can understand the creator is by studying the creations. In life, Mama is God. We call Earth Mother Earth for a reason. Why? Because the concept of creativity is feminine in nature. And in this new age, the feminine energy is activating in all of us, especially in this new moon that we've been experiencing since the 7th. Uh, Let me not deviate. What is God? God is the ultimate source of all existence. God is the ultimate source of all existence, the source, the only thing that exists. Good. What is this existence? The existence is the creation. What is the creation? The creation is the universe. The unification, the unification of versatility, that's the unification of everything that exists. Nothing that exists outside of existence. Existence is just there. Existence has no beginning, existence has no end. I'll give it to you like this. God has no beginning, God has no end. God has no creation. Sorry, God was not created. God is the creation, experiencing itself in different forms. What is existence? Existence is what? The creation, experiencing itself in different forms. Now, what is God? God is the ultimate existence, the only thing that exists, the ultimate source. God has no religion. God is not a man, so we cannot call him he. Neither is God a woman, so that we can call it her, sorry. But like I said again, if you want to understand the creator, you have to study the creation. The major principle read the major being responsible for bringing forth new life on earth, especially animal life, are the females. Do you understand where I'm going to? So you can as well say God is a female. But God is the unification of what? Of the creative concepts, the positive and the negative, you know, the male and the female. Because you cannot understand God without understanding the creation. If you want to understand an artist now, if I tell you I'm an artist and you want to understand me, the first thing you do is to listen to my music, watch my way of life, check my dressing, etc. So, what is the music of God? What is the way of life of God? What is the dressing of God? The only way to know all these things is to study yourself, because you were made in what? The image and likeness of God. And you are what? You are nature, you are part of nature. And you are one of, or you are the ultimate being, the only being that was given dominion and power. We have other beings, so we have chimpanzees, we have gorillas, they have creative energies too, but they don't have the level of consciousness we have. God is simply consciousness. We have the ultimate consciousness. That's why we say that we are made in the image and likeness of God. So God is not religious. God does not have a religion. I don't know if you're understanding me. God does not have a religion. God is neither a Muslim nor a Christian. God is neither a Buddhist nor a jihadist or a Hindist. God just exists. Trust me, God is love, but God can be evil. Because what? Evil exists. What did I say God is? God is the existence. And we humans, we are just God experiencing itself as human. So also is a goat experiencing itself as a goat. So a goat is also what? Part of the godship, experiencing itself as a goat. But we are the ultimate gods. Why? Because we can generate. Yes, we can generate. That is the G. And we can operate. That is the O. And we can destroy. That is the D. Many other animals can generate, can operate, but cannot destroy. Some can operate, some cannot generate, some can destroy, some cannot do this, some cannot do that. But check what is happening around you. If you really think you want to understand God, won't you study the creation of God? If you want to understand God, would you study the things that you can see, feel, touch, and experience with your own self? In so many religious texts, especially Christianity, I was an ex-Christian, so I talk about that a lot. They will tell you that what? You were made in the image and likeness of God. If I ask you to give me the image and likeness of this Adidas jersey that I'm putting on, would you go and bring a Nike jersey for me? No. I'm using an if I'm using an Android phone. If I ask you to give me the image and likeness of my Android phone, would you get me an iPhone? No. So when they say you are God, do you understand what they mean right now? That you were made in the image and likeness of God. You have the power to generate, you have the power to operate, and you have the power to destroy. And now, only those that accept their Godship can face life and stand strong and fight all the battles of life and win. Life is not about living or dying. Life is about generating, operating, and destroying. Life is about God. So, humans, I welcome you with this, my first video to Godship. Feel free to make comments. Please like and subscribe. I'm not a pro YouTuber. This is my first time, and I'm trying to be as real as possible. We no want fake here because life is temporary. So I thank you all that are going to watch these videos. I want you to go to your various meditative places and states, deep down inside your mind. Ask yourself, what this guy just said, is it true? Was God created? No. God is the generative energy, the ultimate energy. Does God operate? Yes. God is an operating energy. Does God destroy? Yes. God is a destructive energy. Was I made in the image and likeness of God? Yes. So when I say you are God, what do you think when I say you are God? It means you are actually God. It means you have the power to what? Generate, operate, and destroy. Now we are in the new age, the age of ascension, the age of ascension, where humans will ascend mentally, spiritually, and physically. A lot of information is available out there. You can research or search or even just look from nature. And if you pay attention, you will begin to understand God. Because God is what? The ultimate energy. God is what? The source of all creation. God itself is the creation. God is the creator expressing itself as the creation. So I am part of the source. Now, the major topic for today is taking dominion of your life. Taking dominion of your life. accepting, understanding, and using the power of your Godship. We are humans. That's why we are the ultimate beings. But as a human, if you don't understand the power of your Godship, you will not be able to fully generate, operate, and destroy whatever it is you want to do in this life. You have to what? Fully understand the power of your Godship. A lot of people do these things subconsciously, but they don't know. That's why in some texts they will tell you that in the beginning was what? The word. And that's why if you research, you hear something about the law of attraction, saying that your words, your actions, and your thoughts attracts your future outcomes. And it is very, 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 very true. Yes. Because if you poison your body today by eating or drinking a poison or something, you are going to feel the outcome. And no matter the amount of faith you have, it's going to still work against you. Why? Because you did not follow the natural creative procedure to bring out the desired outcome, to experience and express your Godship. That's why we have to pay attention. Yes. Now, the only way I understand that you can access God is through yourself. Yes. Especially when you are on this earth, the only way you can access God is through yourself, not through another human being. Not through another human being. I don't care if you are praying to Allah. I don't care if you are praying to Jesus. I don't care if you are praying to Moses. All these people never asked that anybody pray in their name. All these people never asked to start any religion. They did what? They came to introduce you to this same concept I'm here to introduce you to. The concept of what? Of Godship. You are God. You have the power to become whatever you want to be. It's in your head. It's in your hand. It's in your mouth, it's in your tongue, it's in your leg. Everything about you has to what? Be you. Now, if you leave your power for others to influence you, you experience doom. A lot of people today are playing gods. For example, Boko Haram. They are killing people. They are part of God too. They are part of the creation. Don't forget I said God is what? The creator expressing itself as the creation, the totality of everything that exists. So God is not just love, God is hate too. That is the inverse side of God. But we can all experience any part of God we want to. And the best part of God that we can experience is love. God is love. Love is healing. Love is healing. The power of love is seriously underrated. Love is the ultimate energy of God. Every other one is substandard, but love is the number one. Now, first of all, how do you acknowledge your Godship? You have to understand that you were made in the image and likeness of God, meaning you can generate, you can operate, and you can destroy whatever it is you put your mind on. Because in the beginning was the Word, and where does words come from? From your mind. So they were supposed to tell us in the beginning was what? The mind, not even the words. The mind is everything. The mind is the greatest weapon on earth. Everything you see today, the houses, the guns, the clothes, the food, the knowledge, everything is where? From the mind. Even the knowledge of God is where? From the mind. It is minds that came together and put up religions. That's why we have over 5,000 religions. So, my dear brothers and sisters, are you ready to accept your Godship? Are you ready to accept your Godship? Or do you want to continue living your life like a regular instead of a VIP that you are? The regulars are the goats and the sheep and the lions and the tigers. And they still have powers. Yes, they work with their instincts and subconscious understanding of their environment. But we have to be conscious because we are not mere animals. We are the highest form of animals on this plane, on this earth. Yes, that is how far I know. I might be wrong, but the principles that I've been applying have been working for me. And those are what? The principles of Godship. Acknowledging the fact that I am God. Acknowledging the fact that I was made in the image and likeness of God. Acknowledging the fact that I am the creator expressing itself as the creation. I am the creator expressing itself as the creation. So together we are all what? God. be it the goats, be it the metals, be it gold, be it anything on this life. The unification of versatility, the creator expressing itself as the creation is God. Now listen, if there was no creation, you wouldn't be talking about God. We would not be here today. So there was a creation, or there is a creation, there is a creator, but this creator is not dependent on you, and you are not dependent on it. You have to be it. You have to be conscious and aware of your energy as being part of that Godship. Now, if you don't play God in your life, other people will come to your life and play God for you. So you have to be conscious with your energy. Your body is the temple. Your body is the temple of that energy, the energy of creation. The energy of creation. Your body is the temple of that energy. Destruction is also creation, but that is inverse. That is -1. Destruction is also creation. Operating is also creation. That is neutral. You might be operating a positive thing or operating a negative thing. Generating is also creation. You might be generating a positive thing or generating a negative thing. You might be destroying a positive thing or destroying a negative thing. However you choose to be God, it's your business. But you have to understand that what? You are God, expressing itself as God. You are the creator, expressing yourself as the creation. Together, we are one. Together, we have just one mind. Because in the beginning was what? The mind. Not even words. In the beginning was what? The mind. What is mind? Mind is consciousness. Mind is consciousness. Please use a dictionary so that you will understand my language. This is English I'm speaking. Mind is consciousness. Everything we experience and have today on earth came from where? The mind of God. So when we put all our minds together as one, we are what? The ultimate mind of God. That's why there is a saying that says, united we stand, but divided we fall. Now we are all together as one, God expressing itself. We are all together as one God expressing itself. Whether expressing in a negative way or positive way, we are all together as one God expressing itself. Now, the funny part is because we have this will as humans to choose where we want to direct our expression of Godship to, we can all decide to express in a positive way, or we can all decide to express in a negative way, or we can choose whichever one it is that will favor our life. But currently, I choose to express myself in a positive way because that is called divine morality. Why will I express myself in a negative way when I know I have the power? When I know I have the power. Plus and minus, which one do you prefer? So check out. You are what? God. Your soul is part of what? The creator. So you cannot die. Only your body can die because you are what? Eternal. If God can die, then you can die. Now, since God cannot die, you cannot die. Now, if you're a science student, you will hear of law of thermodynamics where they talk about energy. And the law goes like this. The law says energy can neither be created. Don't forget, God, I said, is the ultimate energy. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. Now, if you are part of the ultimate energy, it means you are energy. It means you have that power too to transform energy from one form to another. So what are you transforming today? Are you giving your power of transformation, the power of generation, operation, and destroying? That's God. Are you giving it to another human? Are you giving it to another being that is part of the creation? Ask yourself this question. Whatever religion you were doing, you were born into. God has no religion. True or false? God has no religion. So I laugh at religious people when they claim that their God is the only ultimate God. In the real sense, God has no religion. And religion is causing serious confusion because they all have different concepts. But there is something in our existence that we have to acknowledge. It only has one concept. And if you don't follow that concept, you are going to what? Experience negativity. And that is what? Nature. Nature has only one law, and that is what? Give and take. So it is what you give, you will receive. When I mean what you give, you receive, I don't mean in terms of physical alone. If you give someone else the energy, if you give someone else the right to be God in your life, you will receive the effect of someone else being God in your life. That's why when I pray in my own name. I talk to what? The Most High, the only thing that exists. I don't even call it God because I understand it. I call it the source. I call it I am. I am the being, the only being that exists, the ultimate source. Well, I'm not a preacher. I'm actually a herbalist and an artist, and I've been talking for like 20 minutes. So, this is my first YouTube video talking about God. I'll be bringing more knowledge about health, relationship, and other things that is going on. Mind you, I'm not perfect. I have a lot of flaws. Yeah, I have a lot of flaws because the world is what? It's flawed out. We're born into what? Flaws. But with the knowledge and wisdom that we find that is around, we are going to gradually, small by small, we'll go fight all the flaws and everything is going to be all right. And we are going to experience this ascension in peace, love, and harmony. I'm your favorite herbalist, the realest artist. Call me Dr. Jeans, aka Self Control. I love you. And for the ladies, mwah, God bless you all.